What up, YouTube? Back with another one. Now, before I even start this, I want y'all to like, subscribe, and share, right? Y'all know the spiel. But here we go. Everybody want to get on the F.B.A. heads. Don't nobody want to say nothing about the YT man getting on them, ending the temporary protective services or whatnot. But here we go once again. Now, it's this Haitian man. Then got his damn CDL. Don't know how he got it on temporary protective services. But at the same time, this man killed a state trooper, wrecked another truck. That's what I'm saying. Without further ado, let's do it. Cause this is crazy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all this video, and then I'll give y'all my input after that. Alright? So without further ado. Oh, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share as well. You understand? But let's get to it.
More information tonight about how the driver charged with hitting and killing Trooper Michael Pajera in Schuylkill County was able to obtain a commercial driver's license, despite the federal government saying he was in the country illegally at the time of the crash. It's been just over a week since Trooper Pajera was killed along Interstate 81 near Ashland. State police say Michael Bond, a Haitian immigrant, was behind the wheel of a truck that veered off the road and hit him. Federal officials say Bond did have a valid and active commercial driver's license, or CDL, at the time of the crash. The state of Massachusetts issued that license, and officials there say that license was issued through a federal program that allows foreign nationals to get a commercial driver's license. This is Michael Bond as he was taken out of the state police barracks in Frackville earlier this month, accused of hitting and killing state police trooper Michael Pajera. On the morning of July 1st, investigators say Trooper Pajera was conducting a motor vehicle inspection along southbound Interstate 81 near Ashland when a truck driven by Bond veered off the road and hit Trooper Pajera. Bond faces charges including homicide by vehicle. The criminal complaint did not state why Bond veered off the road, but it does detail a lot of information surrounding the crash, including that Bond held a valid commercial driver's license issued by the state of Massachusetts. In the days after the deadly crash, the Department of Homeland Security told Newswatch 16 that Bond came from Haiti to the U.S. legally in July of 2024. He entered as a parolee. That's someone who's allowed to come into the United States for a short period because of an emergency, even though they have not officially been admitted under U.S. immigration laws. In October of 2024, DHS says Bond filed an application for temporary protected status with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. That application was eventually denied. Then on June 13th of 2025, Bond was issued a notice of termination of parole by USCIS, but Homeland Security says Bond refused to leave and stayed in the country illegally. Bond's criminal defense attorney spoke with Newswatch 16 exclusively, explaining why Bond decided to leave his home country of Haiti.
And there's a lot of gangs in Haiti that prey on the citizens of Haiti. So it's not a place he wanted to continue to live, nor did he want his family to live there. So he left, and he was in the process of gaining asylum in Massachusetts.
The Pennsylvania State Troopers Association questions how Bond was able to obtain a commercial driver's license, in a statement saying in part, quote, "This is not about politics. This is about right versus wrong. Trooper Pajera was a hero, and his family, fellow troopers, and the public deserve answers." Massachusetts officials tell Newswatch 16 Bond was legally eligible for the CDL since he first applied before being ordered to leave the country. According to the Massachusetts Registry of Motor Vehicles, that initial application for a non-domiciled CDL came in March of 2025, 3 months before Bond was told to leave the U.S. Then Bond applied for renewal in February of this year. The Massachusetts RMV says both applications were approved in accordance with federal law. Just a month later, in March of this year, the Trump administration put a final rule into effect. That rule directs states not to renew non-domiciled CDLs or issue new ones. Massachusetts officials say they rely on a federal database to determine if someone is eligible to work in the U.S., and that database shows Bond was eligible at the time the CDL was issued and renewed. They say if Bond would have applied for renewal next year, he would have been rejected in accordance with federal law. According to the Department of Homeland Security, ICE lodged an immigration detainer against Bond after his arrest, asking police not to release him from jail. Bond's attorney claims he has not been served with any paperwork regarding that detainer. He does say Bond has no prior criminal history, and his license was valid at the time of the crash. However, he argues his immigration status is not a factor in this criminal case.
His immigration status has nothing to do with the cause of the accident. Whether he was legal or illegal doesn't have anything to do with what caused the accident.
Bond faces several charges, including homicide by vehicle, involuntary manslaughter, and aggravated assault by vehicle. He's scheduled to be in Schuylkill County Court late next month for a preliminary hearing. And coming up tonight on Newswatch 16 at 6, we'll have more about what Bond's attorney had to say about those moments that led up to the deadly crash, including what may have caused Bond to veer off the road.
I'm $50 short this week. Apply for Atlas. If you don't get approved, they give you $50 just for trying. It takes like 2 minutes in to be.
That's what I'm talking about. These people get so much help. Now, if that was one of us as the F.B.A., we'd be in jail right now. No bond. Years. Done. That's why they got to go home. Take the skills that you learned when they deport you. Drive trucks over there, bro. I mean, it's getting so out of hand. They even unaliving people. That's an officer. You know what they would have did to an F.B.A. if we did that? Boy, look. It wouldn't even have made the news. It wouldn't even have made the news. They'd have just shackled us up, put us in, and we'd be in the joint. I don't get why these people think that they can get these special privileges and they fighting for it. But I'm telling you, it's a systematic thing. It's a agenda that they sticking to. I blame the demon rats. Yeah, the demon rats is what's keeping them going. How this man get a CDL on temporary protective services? Then you done ran over the damn state trooper. It just don't make no sense to me, folks. That's why I say F.B.A. hold it down. We gonna get it together. And make sure we gonna keep them demon rats out of our face forever, because these people is letting these immigrants just do whatever. I'm just saying. I said what I said. But with that, I got another video coming too. So tired of it. But make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Cause I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what's going on. These immigrants, they gotta go. I don't know what else to say. This is the American way. And if you ain't from here, you gotta go. Go back home. We got gangs too. Just go back home. Deal with your gangs and handle your business. But I'll see y'all on another one, man.